Survival, instinct versus responsibility.
Welcome to our podcast. I am Oscar. Today we are not just talking about surviving. We are talking about what happens in our minds when everything goes wrong.
I'm Giussepe. Our drawing question is: in a crisis, is it every man for himself, or do we have a duty to the group?
I'm Leal. Most people think they will be heroes, but science says something different.
And I am Santiago. Later, I'll share a real story about a dog attack that happened to my mom, which shows exactly how people react differently to dangerous and survival situations. Episode 1: The 3 reactions.
Before the story, let's talk about human nature. Giuseppe, how do you people usually react to danger?
Well, experts say that there are 3 main reactions: fight, flight, or freeze.
Freeze is the most common one. People just stand there shocked. Their brain is processing the danger. This is why some people don't help. Not because they are mean, but because their brain is locked.
That's interesting. So, survival instinct isn't always about action. Sometimes it's just staying still and doing nothing.
Exactly, and that is where collective responsibility comes in. If the group has rules or training, they can break that freeze and start helping. Episode number 2: The real case, the dog attack. Let's look at my mom's experience. At her office there was a dog they all loved, but one day that dog bit Jairo, that was a co-worker from the enterprise of my mom.
Tell us more about the reaction of the office.
It was a completely mess. Some people ran away, that's flight. Others just watched in silence, that's freeze.
But your mom and her partners did something different, right?
Well, I'll say that yes, because my mom and a small group of her partners and workers tried to help Jairo. Jairo was pale, losing blood, and also his sugar was low. So he lost a phalanx, that means a part of his finger, and my mom didn't panic. She looked for the first aid kit, cleaned the wounds with saline solution, and gave him something sweet that is called bonbon.
While others were frozen, she was acting for the group. That is the difference between individual instinct and the group responsibility.
Let's enter in a moment of discussion. Why do we help? So, Santiago's story shows that in a crisis, personal decisions can be selfish, but group rules save lives.
Why do you think some people help and others don't? Is it bravery?
I think it is about empathy. When we see someone as part of our team, our brain treats their survival as our own survival. Episode number 4: Conclusion and the driving questions.
To wrap up this episode, we have analyzed that survival is a complex mix of biology and social data. It is not just about staying alive, it is about how we stay alive. The driving question asks if we should focus on personal decisions or collective responsibilities, and after hearing Santiago's story, the angle is clear. We believe that while individual instinct is natural, our humanity is defined by how we protect the people around us.
Exactly. Our final answer to the driving question is that survival should depend on collective responsibility. In a crisis, the rules of the group and our connection to others are what keep us calm and organized. We are not just individuals, we are part of a community. When we work as a team, we can overcome fear, we can overcome the freeze response, and we can actually save life. Just like the people at the office they did for Jairo.
Santiago, thinking about your mom's story and everything we discussed today, what is your final thought for our school project and for everyone listening?
My final thought is that a crisis can happen in the most normal places, like an office or even our school San Pedro Claver. Jairo is okay now, but his story reminds us that we must be prepared to face these crisis moments. We shouldn't just wait for a crisis to happen. We should learn how to react today. We need to be the kind of people who check the first aid kit and who care about our teammates. Survival is better when we don't leave anyone behind. It's about resilience, ethical decisions, and human strength.
That is a powerful way to end. Now, we want to leave our listeners with one final challenge. Think about your own life. If you were in that office and you saw the dog attack, would you be the person who freezes and waits for help, or would you be the one who takes responsibility and acts? The choice makes you define who you are.